It's been roughly 1 year since I last played Satisfactory on its release, and now seems like the perfect time to dive straight back into the game and see what the game has to offer, see what's changed, and what's new. This video is going to be a start to finish experience of Satisfactory. I've put over 100 hours into this video, so if you find yourself enjoying the video at any point, make sure to press that like button, it would be greatly appreciated. Let's jump straight in. Oh! Uh-oh. There's like no resources in this entire game. Ah, there we are. Finally. Ooh! Ooh! I don't have anything to fight them. Does this mean I'm dead? No, I do! That's right. So I've got 1, 2 iron deposits by 3 iron deposits. Good. What are you looking at? There we go. I think I can just throw loads of them on one. Like that. I think. Oh wait, I haven't thrown the hub down yet. Can I do that? Yeah, I'll do that right here. Boom. Next to the iron deposit. Perfect. Okay, can I just throw down a miner already? Hell yeah, dude. As soon as I put this in, we should be in business. Yeah? Unless I can make biofuel, which I will do. Oh, it's a bit big of a jump. Alright, then we're going to have the constructor go into here. And then we need to make screws right now, actually. Hey. Okay, setting up the copper output here to make... Oh, I don't actually know yet. Hold on. That's going to make copper ingots, and that is going to make... I think wire. Yeah, I think wire's a good one right now. So I can now make screws, and that'll do it all on its own. Beautiful. So I think most of the stuff that, like, is new to the game, I will say it feels so much more optimized. I'm not sure if that's just me, but it's refreshing with its colors as well. I think the newer stuff is coming, like, later on in the game. Alright, that should be that researched. I can now scan for items.
Milestone reached.
Can you overclock? Wait, is it locked? Have they removed it? I saw a comment that they removed it, but I'm not sure. We've got one of the slugs over there. I need limestone. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Oh. What are you doing? Hey, get out of here. There we go, and that's logistics. Perfect.
Milestone reached.
Okay, I think it's hard to see. That's the first 1 output to 3 production units. Screws, rods, and plates. And there we go. It's done. Look at that. So, as you can see, it's been a little while since I showed the last clip. It's actually been like 13 hours. But I just wanted to sort of skip ahead and get past the boring stuff because you've already seen this, you know, 1,000 times. So I've got some basic stuff going on right here, like I'm crafting reinforced metal plates, you know, stuff that I need. Essentially, this is all copper. This is iron. That's like biofuel. That's just like a temporary crafting thing. And I just want to fill the resources here. There's a few things that I want to cover really quickly. That is basically like things that I've noticed. Like drastic differences anyway. Okay, so first of all, I don't think this is different. It looks like the little S symbol. It is, isn't it? This is still a work in progress, apparently. I haven't touched this entire time. So let's pick this up. Let's see what happens. A strange alien thing with a mind-bending and somehow familiar shape. Yes, it is. Work in progress. Analyzing this will not give you anything. Okay, so that's still... Yeah, it's still an early access game. Oh! Hell yeah. So one thing they've also changed is the way power works, especially coal. You need to, like, provide water as well now, and they've added a whole bunch of stuff. One thing I want to do, quickly, is test out and mess around with this new building that I found just over here. I don't know what this does, and I've been waiting to record the next clip to show you. So, it's like an interface molecular analysis machine. hard drive, I can research this. I also found a hard drive from like a shipwreck just over there. You can see it. I think this is how you research things, because like it used to be inside the hub. I think you do it here now anyway. Let's give it a go. Hard drive scan. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. This used to be in the hub. That's gonna take 10 minutes. Alright, well, while that's scanning, I'll take you over to the power plant and show you what's changed with the way they do coal. Other than that, though, there's really nothing that's changed that you see right here. It's all very basic stuff, you know, just constructors, smelters. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So far, anyway. There's so much further stuff further down the line, but I'm nowhere near getting to those. Where's my truck? So this map is actually quite large. It's probably quite similar to the first one, actually. But over here, there's a decent little lake. And to the right, you should be able to see it in a second. Yeah, just there on the other side of the lake. That is my, like, steel production. Where I'm producing steel pipes, steel beams, and there's something else that I can't remember. Yeah, that's this thing right here. And all the way up there is the coal. It's the closest I could find it. So I had to build a huge bridge. Yeah, that's a little thing there producing all of the steel. Now this is actually so steep that it's actually faster to walk up it. And here we are. Yeah. Quite a big map, and it goes all the way over there. I've not been over there yet, anywhere in here actually. And then all of this is the coal production. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coal plants. Now this orange stuff is new. This is a water collector, 2 water collectors, and it's like a miner. Think of this as a conveyor belt. It's getting the water and then bringing it through and feeding it into the power plants. So instead of just providing coal, you've got to provide it with water and coal. Which, yeah, I like it. It makes sense. I've also got more further down here because I need a lot of power. But yeah, that's all that's pretty much new here. Also, you can slide now. At least, I don't think you used to be able to slide. Yeah, you can slide. Slide through coal. I do like the view. Such a good view. I do want to go all the way over there. I'm just going to show you the space elevator real quick. So I'm currently going to fill this order, which is very, very expensive. I've just done this one. Then we've got these 2 to do. It got really quiet all of a sudden. I keep finding random bugs though. For example, my truck is highlighted right now when it shouldn't be. Yeah, definitely still early access. This little thing is actually really kind of handy. It's just basically a fast crafter, but it's all manual, right? So I've got 2 inputs here. I can chuck in all these steel pipes, and it'll evenly distribute it to all of these. Look at that. It's quite satisfying. I like that. Now it's going to do the wire as well. That's beautiful. I love it. The analysis of the hard drive is complete. Select your desired reward. Limestone plus water equals concrete? Wet concrete? Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this one, I think. No, wet concrete. I'm probably gonna... I don't have that unlocked yet, but I'm just gonna, like, probably come across it at some point. Okay, I can research this stuff. All these alien organisms. Oh, interesting. Other research being conducted. 3 seconds. This is all really new. A little bit...
New recipe unlocked. New research available in the MAM.
In the MAM. Right, so it's a research tree. I like it. Ah, and this leads to all that stuff. This is an ore that I found. I don't know how to pronounce it. What is it? Oh, it's the colour gun. Oh, okay. This is just researching and unlocking new stuff. I like it. This is definitely new. So it looks like once you research it in here, then you can scan for it as well. Power slugs. Let's research that. Oh, I can now overclock production if I fulfill the needs for this. Right. A parachute. So that's going to be everything for this little update. I'm going to crack back on with working here and try and get to sort of like the end game stuff. I know I got to the plastic production last, like the first time I played this game, the first season, whatever you want to call it. But I might not get to the end with nuclear power and stuff. Because like I've already put 15 hours into the game. Into this video, sorry. So yeah, we will see. So it has been around about, I would say, 10 hours since the last clip. And I've been working heavily on producing plastic now, because I just unlocked that. And I've got trying to make a little computer factory here, but as you can see, none of this is running. That's because I've got a huge power shortage at the moment. I'm still sort of stuck on the coal power generators, but I'm trying to move on to the fuel generators, so I'm just sort of manually building some fuel generators for now, which is a huge pain, but it's the right thing to do, I think. So the whole production, like pretty much everything, is on hold until I've got this going. Might be kind of inefficient, but... So one thing that I want to show you is this is quite new. So right here, we've got the production for rubber and plastic. And in here, in order to keep it flowing, you've got to dispose of the heavy oil residue. And you can convert that into this, which is like coke or something like that, I don't know. And then you convert it into an item, which is the coke, and then that goes into this little sink. This sink isn't powered obviously right now, but it does basically just delete items and gives you tickets in return. Those tickets can then be used to buy things from the shop, which is pretty neat actually. I quite like that idea. You can get equipment, you can directly buy components, but yeah, they do take quite a while to generate the tickets, especially when, you know, depending on how many resources you put into it. So as I mentioned, I'm on a bit of a power shortage right now. I'm just trying to, you know, get my fuel generators up and running. So this thing's also new. I can't use it right now because the power's off and I forgot to, yeah, I basically have to power the entrance and it's closed right now, so I have to walk all the way back. I'll show you when I'm there. So I need to head over to the steel production site right now, and this thing you can see opens up when I get near it. This is very new. I never actually got this when I played it a year ago. It's a very nice, like, sort of mid-game transportation. Like, it's so good. You can just lay it down and then you just let go of your mouse and keyboard when you're in. You're done. Wait until you're there. It's much better than the alternative, which is driving. That's the sort of, like, I guess, early game way of getting around. That or walking. God, I love it so much. It's so, like, rewarding to unlock, like, something new like that. God, I love it so much. It's a little janky when you go around these corners. See that? It's weird. I haven't been keeping up with the updates for this game, like, you know I normally do. If I'm really interested in the game, I'll take note of the updates whenever they come out and see what's in them. But with this one, I just never did. So it's nice to just be playing the game and get blasted with a whole load of new content. Like, trains, everything. I can't wait to get there. I'm actually almost at the trains, actually. Still need to sort out my power problem, though. I actually just finished unlocking a bigger pocket, so, like, sounds so amazing. Right here, I unlocked the ability to make quick wire, and then there's a bunch of other stuff you can unlock in here. So, yeah, I'm really happy that I've got this. Actually, you know what? Let's check that research on there. Why not? Let's do it for the vine. And now I can unlock... Whoa, smart splitter? Oh, yes. AI limiter. The quick wire, I don't have anything set up to do it right now, so I'm making all that manually. And it's a huge pain. Oh, that was nice. What are you looking at? I'm not sure if you've seen me do it already, but I've also found a nice way to get around faster. It's called the slide jump. Basically, you slide, then jump, slide, then jump, slide, then jump. And it is like probably 1.5 times as fast. Once I get the smart splitters, I would like to make a huge hub of just like, basically a big room with all sorts of storage for every item. So I can just throw something in a chest, like dump my entire inventory, and then it will sort it out for me. That would be like perfect. Probably gonna need quite a few computers though, because I imagine that the smart splitters will need a computer. So I've not actually built, what do we call it, the oil power production in this new version yet, so I might be missing something that I need. Alright, let's try and throw some of these down here, make sure that they're facing the right way. You know, seeing as yeah, let's face them this way. There we go, that's the first one. So, you just need... Oh, what type of fuel? Do I have to make containers? Oh well, this is going to take a while. I'm going to figure this out, and I will see you probably in another 10 hours once I've got a huge factory here. So, I thought this would be an interesting clip to record. I've been awake for I don't know how long, and Satisfactory has completely taken over my life. So I'm like, I'm gonna say confidently like 15 hours ahead of the previous clip, and I've completely revamped this the starting area here. Dude, it's getting ridiculous. Like, this game's progression is so well polished and thought out. Like, it just keeps you going all the time. It's very interesting. Especially funny because I saw Notch actually had the exact same problem. How he's like super obsessed with it. Dude, I'm like slurring my speech and everything. I'm so tired. I've been doing this for so long. But yeah, so I've been working on a pretty big factory here. This is like producing a bunch of like essential components. Iron, copper, and I think this is like motors and rotors and stuff. Pretty nuts. This is also like a sorting system. So I've got like, yeah, basically I can just send a bunch of items in and it'll sort them out and put them into the correct categories. Yeah, pretty crazy. I like it though. If you want to know where I'm at properly, dude, my voice probably sounds like super worn. So over here, I'm currently stuck at unlocking level, tier 7 and tier 8. Very difficult thing to fulfill, at least for right now. And where's the hub? Here's the hub. Everything is pretty much unlocked in tier 6, tier 5, except the gas mask. Other than that, I'm just waiting to unlock tier 7 and 8, which will hopefully unlock like nuclear power and stuff, which would be pretty nuts. I think those weren't implemented when I first played, and this was actually as far as I got. Right here was as far as I got before, without the smart splitters and stuff, because I gave up before accessing those. The smart splitters are so useful. You can choose what goes where and like basically filter items. Really neat. It's also like got a little overflow system, so like if the containers are full, the items will go across and just get deleted. Yeah, really nice little production unit here. Let me show you the train. So when I played, the train wasn't added. However, I did see like the title, the update for the train. So I never actually got to use it, and I've been messing around with it a little bit and built a decent track that goes around the map. So let me take you up to the top here. So we're all the way up at the coal plant. Yeah, this is where the train starts pretty much. I'm going to expand it to go much further on. This map is gigantic, by the way. What I'm about to show you is probably, from, well, at least from what I can tell, like, I would say close to a fifth of the map. Yeah, pretty big. So, yeah, as you just see, we've got the coal plant up there. So there's a nice way to show you the area that I'm working with. So on the left, just over there, you can see, just above the train, we have the steel production. That's producing pretty much everything that I need with steel in, well, as fast as it can for the amount of resources that it will get. Didn't really build the storage too high. Actually, no, I did. Yeah, that's a decent amount. Anyway, continuing on down here, this will take us to the quick wire. Yes, I believe so. Yeah, this first thing right here is for quick wire. That's pretty much it. I'm probably going to work on this at some point and actually use the quick wire to build all the stuff, but right now it's just producing quick wire. This is the main facility with all the storage. I'm thinking that I'm going to keep going with this and make that into like a full-fledged like base essentially. But yeah, that's pretty much that. There's nothing else to it. There's a little, what do you call it, concrete powder thing. Dude, my brain is broken. This game has ruined like my sleep schedule, everything. Like, I can't pull myself away from it. I'm having so much more fun playing it this time round. I don't know why. It is kind of a shame though that I did lose. You know, I didn't make it like a series on this, but I'm okay with it. This is the power plant and computer factory plus plastic. So this is the power plant, and then over here we have a computer generator and just basic plastic and rubber. So that's full. That's full all the way to the top. This is decent amount of computers, and right here is fuel, obviously, because we need to jet back around. And that's pretty much all I've done. It doesn't seem like I've done a lot when I show you all of that. Anyway, I'm probably going to get to work for the next 20 hours on fulfilling the space, oh, what do you call that thing? Space elevator, and then unlocking tier 7 and 8. Right, I'll get back to it right after I've had some sleep. So, I slept, and that's all that's happened. I feel so much more refreshed, and let's take a look. I am now, I think I'm one off. Yeah, unlocking the, wait, no, is that all of them? Okay, I need a few more. I'm so close to unlocking the tier 7 and 8. Is it tier 7 and 8? Yeah. With the space elevator. I think it's the final one. Which will unlock a bunch of stuff here. There is one thing that I haven't done with tier 6. So I also just checked. I think I'm on 70 hours, maybe nearly 80 hours in this save now. Which is pretty nuts, to say the least. But I've accomplished a lot. There we go, that should be everything here. I just need to grab some rubber really quickly. So, there we go, the last thing to unlock, let's just double check. Yep, everything, that is just the one thing, and then we can do the space elevator. Let's chuck the plastic in, and launch. Done. Right, now also, this should be done now, I think.
Reached.
Hopefully, anyway. Yes, perfect. Wow, that has been a long grind to get that done. I should have automated more of it, to be honest. But I'm okay with it. You know, it is what it is. It's done now. And I'm going to watch this go up for the last time. This thing, I remember this thing looked massive. But it's really not. Like, compared to that, you know. Pretty small. Alright, let's go find out what we can craft here. Did I mention the jetpack? I don't think I told you when I got the jetpack. I didn't tell you a lot of things. So... Ooh. Oh! No! I've only unlocked tier 7. No! Well, I can do... a lot of things here, by the looks of it. And a lot of stuff I can just do right now. I can do this right now. It's all fairly cheap, actually. I like that. Alright, what does tier 7 cost? Or tier 8, sorry? Oh, it's unavailable. I got to the cap again, dude. When are they gonna add this? I need to complete it. So I guess we've sort of reached the cap. Once I've, you know, messed around with nuclear power a little bit, I can sort of see how far the game has come in a year, and, you know, it seems really good when you look at other games as well, dude. I'm having so much fun in this game. So we can get the hazmat suit. I've seen a lot of, like, uranium around. Yeah, we can scan for uranium here. I do want to set up some nuclear power plants, that way I don't have to worry about anything. Mark 3 miner, hell yeah. The Mark 5 conveyor belt, there it is. I need this. Like, that's gonna be the first objective. I think I want to start messing with the train a little more as well, like using that to, like, depot resources. Like, I can make a little track that'll bring resources from the other end of the map all the way over to here. This train is really good just for, like, civilian use, getting around. I want to have a complete lap, like a ring around the map. I haven't explored most of this map still. I haven't had reason to yet. I had to modify this plant quite a lot. Basically, I'm not producing any more fuel because the system that I had didn't have any security for an overflow. So it's a little complicated, but basically I deleted the fuel production. Also unlocked explosives with the little detonator and sulfur. I haven't really done much with it because from what I can tell, it's only useful for getting rid of, like, rocks and the annoying and poisonous plants. Ooh, the jetpack is so good. Oh, can I boing? Hey, oh, come on, dude. Killing on my speed. Is the ship even back yet? It's not. Okay, well, I'll fill the order. Still. There we go. That is everything. I can... wait. What? Was that a bug? Alright, what do the tier 5 conveyor belts take? What is that? Aluminium sheet? How do I make that? Oh, I have to combine steel with something, I think, if I remember correctly. Aluminium ingot and copper ingot. Okay, so I can do that pretty easily, actually. The Mark 5 conveyor belts have been unlocked. Dude, so good. Well, I'm gonna get to work messing around with all the aluminium. I can scan for that now, actually, I think, somewhere. Dude, look at this ring. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research on this. I'm really happy that I just unlocked them, but I need to start producing the resource to build the new conveyor belts. Next update will probably be when I'm either messing with the conveyor belts or I'm building a nuclear power plant, so I guess I'll see you in probably like 4 days. So, I've just started messing around trying to figure out how to make aluminium, and it's sort of put me in this weird mood where I don't want to carry on. It's getting quite difficult to make aluminium and things like that, and you've really got to plan ahead. I don't know. It's put me in a weird point of demotivation, you know? I've been playing it for a long time. I definitely want to, like, I want to do it for, like, completionist reasons. Like, I want to, you know, mess around with the conveyor belts Mark V and stuff like that, but just sort of making a little note for the video here, like, after, like, 70 hours, I'm sort of done. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like, to make aluminium, I need to get copper, quartz, crude oil, bauxite, and water, I think is how you pronounce it. Like, and then add it all into one, and it's just getting quite complicated. Maybe I'm just in a weird mood, but, yeah, it's definitely, for me, at least reaching a point where if I wasn't making a video, I think I would quit for a while. Like, I definitely had this when I first played it, except I burnt out much quicker, and that was, like, the tier below. I think at tier 6, I just didn't want to carry on. And I think it might partially be due to be something like, I can't go any further with a space elevator. There's nothing to work towards anymore. I think that might be partially why I'm suddenly in a point where I don't want to play. Does that make sense? There's nothing to work towards. There's no new goal apart from just producing stuff. So, yeah, just a little note. So, I'm over at the plastic factory here, and I've actually just started using the Mark V conveyor belts, and they're mad, dude. Absolutely mad. Look how fast that is. Like, I don't even want to think about how fast the Mark 1s are. It is nuts. These are Mark V, what do you call these things? I don't know, conveyor elevators? Conveyor lifts, that's it. It's all pretty nuts. Absolutely crazy. I've spent, like, probably, well, too long, let's say that. Oh my god, lag spike. Working on getting this going. Like, I've been gathering all the resources from all over the map, massive conveyor belts all the way here. And it's finally doing it. It's so rewarding to have it done, except it's not exactly optimal. I just wanted it to produce some right now. Very odd setup. I want to work on making this a little better. I'm going to basically make the whole factory from scratch. As soon as I've got like probably a full chest, whoa, not Minecraft here, a full storage container of the aluminium here. I'm just going to make like a really, really cool OP factory. All the inputs are going to be constantly flowing. Oh, these things right here, basically, it's just an overflow. I'm using the smart splitters here because if this choke builds up, sorry, keep calling it choke, it's coke. If this coke like builds up, then all the factory will break essentially. So this has to constantly get deleted. So if this is full, then the overflow will go into the item sink. And same here with this. This is quite satisfying to watch. It's just so fast, man. That's before, this is after. I think it's around double the speed. So, very little has happened, if I'm honest with you, during this little jump here. So as you can see, I've expanded the storage unit. Now, most of this is empty and unclaimed. I've just got these first two here, and then junk is going to be going there. So, as you can see, the train is on its way here right now. And basically, I've set up a little automatic thing to collect the resources from the other end of the map. And also, speaking of, I've unlocked the map. And as you can see, I've explored, I'm going to say a quarter, by the looks of it, of this map. Which is nuts, because I guess you just have to go out and explore. I've actually got a very funny clip that I want to play right now, the first time I encountered the giant scary spiders. Yeah, that was rather interesting. Unfortunately, the audio isn't great, though.
Could part of it? Could
Oh!
Jesus!
Oh!
Dude!
Hold on!
Shit!
What?
You're peeking.
Dude, what is that?
You're peeking too. Is that new?
Yes! It's a freaky-ass spider from my dream the other night. So as you can see, the train is coming in here, and it is going to offload the resources here. Very nice little animation here. I love this. Like, wait for this. So this is gonna drop the resources into here. Then, can I stand on this? No. I can. Wow, okay. So that's gonna drop the resources off, and then they're gonna start offloading into the whole sorting system. Yep, there we go. That's rubber, and that is wire. So they're gonna start merging, and then go through the sorting system, which is great. It's really nice having a central system like this. So as you can see, the wire has been moved to here, and then all the other excess stuff, I think, is going to go here anyway. Yeah. I know I said that I was going to work towards nuclear power, and I'm going to not do it, honestly. I've reached a point in this game now where I just don't feel like I want to progress. I'm sort of losing interest, and I'm going to blame it on the fact that there's no tier 8. Which is an annoying thing, because even if they added that, then I would stop playing as soon as I unlocked it, you know? So, this is going to be the last clip of the video, actually. I just want to sort of show you what's been accomplished during my time playing Satisfactory once again. Oh my god, like... yeah, those autosaves, like, there's so much data to save. The lag spikes are pretty insane. So I do have two offloading things here. I was messing around to see if I could... offload the train if it was coming in either way. However, it looks like it always has to come in one way, which is rather annoying. Unless I was to combine two stations together facing inwards, then I think that would work. But that's just rather complicated. So the train's on its way down here. If it will stop. Anyway, it looks like it's going to stop here. It also slows down and gets stuck at the top. Wait for this. Yep, and it slows down to come into the station, and then it can't reach. So it's like, oh, give it some more juice, and then it worked its way up here. So there's so much that I still have to do in this game. You know, with nuclear power, mess around with all the other stuff that I've built. I've never even touched this, which I think is like very limited amount of times I can use that on the map. Okay, that was weird. There's a lot of stuff, but, you know, as I've said, I've reached a point. There we go, and we are now on our way to the next station. So right here, we are coming into the, you've been here before. I've added a station. The aluminium plant I never actually expanded and built. I just didn't see a point, because honestly, it's full. Like, I don't need that much aluminium if I'm not going to be carrying on. So yeah, that was a bit of a bust. You see here we're adding in some resources. I don't know what. Oh yeah, this should be rubber and plastic. So that's going to carry that all the way back to the beginning, the main station. And we're on our way. I really like the automatic trains. Like, if I was to play this again, I think I would want to have a civilian one. Like, I would chain probably like 5 trains together on the same track, just going around in a big circle. So there's always a train for you to go on and get to the other area of the map, because this transport is legit so fast. God, that is a huge facility. Nuts. So with the quick-wire, nothing changed. I didn't really need to do anything else with quick-wire other than have it. So that's just pretty dormant. Over there, the steel production hasn't changed at all. Actually, no, it has. I added something else onto the edge, which will basically craft motor stators. They'll craft stators for me. And that's it. I could do with a little train that will go between that as well, but, you know, I don't see the point in it right now. So up here at the coal plant, I very recently added sulfur. So the sulfur node, or the sulfur, like, let's call it the output, it's all the way over there. Oh my god, like, whoa, okay. So this is making black powder, which then I can use to... Wait, did the train just let go by? Yes, it did. But as you can see, this is all the areas that I haven't explored. I mean, it goes all the way down there to that big loop and onwards. It's just... It's a pretty big... How do I hide this? There we go. It's a pretty big map. I don't know how this is rendered. That's weird. Might be a development thing. I don't know. Oh, that's also something I need to show you very quickly. It's not massively worth spending time on. Where is it? Is it here? Where's it gone? There it is! Dude, this little factory car, I bought it. It's so cool. Like, if I had an actual factory, you can program it to go to certain areas. Like, how cool is that? It's really not good off-road. It just drifts insanely bad. This next thing I want to show you is probably going to be the last. Where is it? Transportation. The Explorer. This little dune buggy. Like, it's really cool. I really would use this so much more if I was, like, gonna keep on playing. Wait, what happened there? Like, it's so good for exploring. I kind of wish I would carry on, but I just don't feel, like, energized to do that. Does that make sense? Jesus, man. I've built so much in this world. It's pretty nuts that people go even further and build so much more. Let's quickly chuck in some more fuel. There we go. And let's take this for a little drive. It's pretty good for just getting up little bumps and stuff that would normally be annoying. Sometimes rocks can just stop you dead, which probably shouldn't. Like right there here. I don't know. Yeah, like that. You know, just go straight over. Exactly what I was talking about. It's so nice. Like, it makes you want to explore. I feel like I'm playing Mad Max a little bit here. Look at that view, man. What a build. Anyway, on that note, everyone, I'm going to say thank you for watching this whole video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to press that like button. I've put a lot of time into this video. Honestly, in fact, let me check quickly for the end of the game here. Let me save. And let's take a look. We are close to 94 hours. I'm going to say 93 hours into this game. Yes, my save was called Booty. Pretty astonishing to say, like, it's come so far. I feel like definitely when they add in the new stuff, I'll probably come back and visit and check out that stuff in another video. Maybe it's already on experimental, I don't know. But when the update comes out, I might come and check it out again. Probably not going to play it all again, though. Probably just load this save up. Let me know what you think to this style of video in the comments below. I tried to mix it up and sort of like make a little compilation video, kind of, like a timeline. I don't know what to call this. Loads of progress done in one video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.